Hey everybody, welcome back to Home Gym Hacks and Reviews. This is part 5 as I document my return to DC training. Let's get to it. Today is my C or third biceps and leg workout. My rest pause bicep exercise for today is the preacher curl inside of the Levergym. I have 2 tens on here right now just to warm up, and I'll do this 12 times. For warm-up set 2, I added 2 tens. It's now time for my rest pause set for biceps. I have a total of 60 pounds on the weight horns, and while this is my C workout and my first time recording it, I actually did this workout before I decided to start recording this series. So the last time I did this exercise, it was 5 pounds lighter. I got 11, 6, and 4. So now that I'm going 5 pounds heavier, I hope to get at least 11, 6, and 4 on this rest pause set. Here we go.
In my A workout, I showed the incline dumbbell bicep curl, which is a great exercise, and my biceps were sore for almost a week after this exercise. In my B workout, I used the Streamline Functional Trainer for my bicep exercise. In DC training, there isn't a designated day for abs, but if, for example, you're in a commercial gym and you're waiting on a piece of equipment, you can always work in abs then. Or I could also work in abs after a training day, but I don't want to do a heavy ab workout before doing deadlifts or squats because I want my core fresh.
Almost 12. That was like 11 3/4 of a rep. Now I'll take 15 deep breaths and get ready for rest pause set number 2. Rest pause set number 2. I hope to get at least 6.
I'm using the Titan Fitness Preacher Curl version 2 bench, and if you want to know any more about it, I did a full review on it. I will tell you that it is near commercial grade quality. I am using a revolving curl bar from Power Systems, and it made my list of my top 10 home gym pieces under $100.
It wasn't pretty, but 8 repetitions, so I beat my logbook on that second set. Final rest pause set, I hope to get at least 4.
I'm sure most of you know I'm using the Powertec Levergym, and throughout this DC training series, this is the one machine that has popped up the most. It is my most versatile piece of equipment, and next to the Rhino, it's my favorite piece of equipment.
Six it is. If I go back and evaluate that last exercise, I'm first going to look at the first time I did it. I got 11, 6, and 4 for a total of 21 repetitions. Today, I did 11, 8, and 6 for a total of 25 repetitions, and it was 5 pounds heavier today. So I went up in weight and reps. My forearm exercise is going to be the seated dumbbell hammer curl. And again, forearms are not rest paused. So I'll start with my warm-up set and shoot for 10 repetitions here. The last time I did this exercise, I did the 30s 30 times, which is way too many reps. So today I'm jumping up to the 40s. And I'll alternate.
On my A day for forearms, I use the Rogue Rhino for standing rope hammer curls. And on my B day for forearms, I performed a hammer preacher curl. For today's exercise, I'm using the Titan Fitness seated stationary bench, and while it's not one of Titan Fitness's best pieces of equipment, it is rather inexpensive, and it's okay for me in this home gym. If you want to know any more about it, I have a full review on it. While this set is going on, I want to share with you all that as I get older, there are 2 measurements that I really like to watch closely. 1, my blood pressure, and I use this automatic cuff. 2, my blood sugar, and every morning I'll check my reading fasted.
So 15 total repetitions. Now it's time for my bicep extreme stretch. If I go back and evaluate that hammer curl exercise, I feel like I left 1 or 2 reps in the tank, which I don't want to do. So next time, I will go up in weight to the 45s, and I'll definitely try to hit that same rep count of 15. Moving on to calves, I'll be using the Rogue Rhino, and I'll also use the Rogue Rhino later on for my quad set. I just have 45 pounds on the carriage for my warm-up set. I'll do this 12 times. Second warm-up set, 2 45s for 8. Now it's time for my work set. Last time I did 3 45s, 15 times. This time I'm going up 10 pounds and hopefully getting at least 15 repetitions. Up pretty explosively, down slowly, 5 to 10 seconds, and then the stretch, 10 seconds.
On my A day for calves, I use the X Mark Fitness seated calf raise machine. And on my B day, I use the Powertec leg press for calf raises.
I'll mark that as about 16 and a half. For my hamstring exercise today, I'm going to be using the Powertec hyperextension crunch bench. I'm going to start off with just body weight, 10 times. And I'm not trying to really work my lower back on this exercise. I'm trying to drive my hips into the pads and get a good contraction in the hamstrings and glutes. The last time I did this exercise, I did rest pause it, and I used a 25-pound plate for 13, 8, and 6. Today I'm going to jump up to a 35-pound plate, and I may rest pause this. Typically, this type of a movement, a hip extension type of movement, is not rest pause, but because my hips are supported, I feel like it's a little bit safer. So for example, if I was doing a stiff-legged deadlift or a Romanian deadlift, I would not rest pause the exercise.
On my A day for hamstrings, I use the Titan Fitness seated leg curl machine. And on my B day, I use the Powertec leg curl attachment for prone leg curls.
And I have more, but I'm just going to be careful with any type of a hamstring exercise. So I will do at least 1 rest pause.
Here I'm using the Powertec hyperextension crunch bench. If you want to know any more about it, I did a full review on it. I have another video in my Powertec versus Titan Fitness series where I show this bench versus the Titan Fitness hyperextension bench. In that Powertec versus Titan Fitness series, I also compare their pec fly machines, their dip machines, and their leg extension leg curl machines.
Last rest pause set for hamstrings.
On this exercise, when I'm ready to go heavier than a 45-pound plate, I'll add a band to the frame of the machine for some banded resistance, plus the 45-pound plate.
When I go back and evaluate, that exercise was a success. The first time I did it, I got a total of 27 repetitions, 13, 8, 6, only using a 25-pound plate. Today, I jumped up to a 35-pound plate, and I got 15, 10, and 8 for a total of 33 reps. So again, I went up in weight and reps. Extreme stretch time. Time for my quad exercise for the day, the Rogue Rhino. Starting off with a warm-up set of just 45 pounds. Warm up set number 2, 245s, 8 times. Unfortunately, it's starting to get close to the time that I have to leave, so I feel a little bit rushed. Now it's time for my first work set, 245s, 225s. The last time I did this exercise, it was 5 pounds lighter and I got 14 repetitions. So today I'm hoping to hopefully get 14 repetitions with it being 5 pounds heavier. The Rhino is feeling good today. My back feels good, my knees feel good. So hopefully that translates into a good set. And I'm going to try to go deep and get the most out of every repetition.
On my A day for quads, I used the Powertec compact leg sled. And on my B day for quads, I used the Powertec leg press for a very taxing workout, but a very good workout. If I plateau on any one of these 3 leg exercises, it will get swapped out for another exercise. So this is why you have to have so much equipment available to do DC properly. I have my heels elevated on a couple of pre-cut stall mats to make the exercise more quad dominant, and I find this to be more lower back friendly.
So that's a win. An extra rep and 5 pounds heavier. Last time for my second set, I did 7 repetitions. Today, I'm increasing the weight by 30 pounds and hoping to get at least 7 repetitions on the second work set. So for anyone who's counting, I have 3 25s on here, 2 45s, and 1 5.
If you want to know any more about the Rhino, I have a 27-minute video going over assembly, dimensions, and additional exercises that can be done on the Rhino. And if you're really interested in the Rhino, you may want to check out another video that I did where I do a lower body Rhino only workout. I think the Rhino is an invaluable training tool for anyone who's reluctant to load their spine like you would in a barbell squat, but here I can obviously push myself very close to failure and still do it safely.
I hit my rep count. Now everything after this is a bonus. Now it's time for that good old Widowmaker. The last time I did this exercise, I had 2 45s on there. I did it 23 times. Because I am feeling better from being sick, I did jump up 20 pounds, a 10 on each side. I hope to get at least 23, and I'm going to sign off at the end of this set because I've got to go get ready for work. But thank you all so much for watching. If you found anything in this video helpful, please consider liking it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I'm also on Instagram at Home Gym Hacks and Reviews. Take care, everyone. And this is what it's all about. It's saved till the end because it's the hardest thing that I'll do today. And shooting for 23. Ain't nothing but a peanut.
I hope parts 1 and 3 have been helpful in showing how I organize these workouts that include biceps, forearms, calves, hamstrings, and quadriceps. Also, I hope parts 2 and 4 have been helpful in showing how I organize my workouts for chest, shoulders, triceps, back width, and back thickness.
All right, I'm at 15. I'll definitely get to 23.
After I record part 6, which will be my C upper body workout, I will take a break from recording these DC videos just so that I can fully focus on my workouts.
There's 20.
I will likely do an update at the 6-week mark and then another update at the 12-week mark. And hopefully I will show a lot of progress in my exercises and size.
3. 25. See y'all next time.